In 2001, Kenny Waters, a man wrongfully imprisoned for 18 years, was finally released after his high school dropout. Sister went to law school so that she could prove his innocence. Let's dive into this true story. It was an 18-year struggle, and one which was to dominate her life. Betty Ann and Kenny grew up together in the small town of Ayer in rural Massachusetts and had what she describes as a wild upbringing. They had a largely absent single mother, and Kenny would often get into trouble with the police. But when in 1980 a neighbor was brutally murdered and Kenny was charged with the offense, Betty Ann firmly believed in her brother's innocence and was shocked when he was convicted and sentenced to life in prison without parole in 1983. Despite their limited financial resources, the family did not hire a specialized lawyer, as they were confident that Kenny would eventually be proven innocent. Unfortunately, Kenny's time in prison took a toll on him, and he even contemplated suicide. Determined to fight for her brother's freedom, Betty Ann made a promise to him. She vowed to become a lawyer and personally represent him in court. Kenny had unwavering faith in his sister and believed that she would find a way to prove his innocence, no matter how long it took. Despite not having completed high school, Betty Ann, a waitress and mother of two, enrolled in the local community college to pursue her dream of becoming a lawyer. It was a challenging journey, as she spent 12 years working her way through college and law school. However, her perseverance paid off when she finally qualified as a lawyer. As Kenny's attorney, Betty Ann made a breakthrough discovery. She found new DNA evidence that had not been available during her brother's trial. With the assistance of the Innocence Project, an organization dedicated to overturning wrongful convictions, she successfully had Kenny's conviction overturned. In 2001, after spending 18 years behind bars, Kenny was finally released. Betty Ann's unwavering determination and belief in her brother's innocence led her on a remarkable journey. Her struggle and eventual triumph serve as a testament to the power of perseverance and the pursuit of justice. Betty Ann dedicated an additional 7 years to gathering evidence that proved the police had knowingly imprisoned the wrong man. She also fought a civil suit on behalf of her brother. Eventually, she emerged victorious, winning her case and forcing the town of Ayer to settle a lawsuit for Kenny's wrongful conviction in 2009. Throughout this arduous journey, Betty Ann remained committed for nearly 3 decades to clearing her brother's name. Unfortunately, her dedication came at a cost, as she lost her marriage when her husband felt overshadowed by her love for her brother. Despite this, Betty Ann's remarkable life story has now been adapted into a Hollywood film titled Conviction. Although she no longer practices law, she continues to contribute to the Innocence Project as a volunteer and works at a pub in Rhode Island.